How does Merrick Garland compare with Antonin Scalia? That's an interesting question. And it's hard to tell at this point because Merrick Garland has kept a very low profile over his 2 decades on the D.C. circuit and even before. And that in itself is one of the major differences between them. I mean, Merrick Garland, he's not an originalist, he's not a textualist, and he certainly doesn't have Antonin Scalia's commitment to enforcing the Bill of Rights and defending, especially when it comes to criminal defendants and such. But that's not as important, perhaps, as this big difference between them, which is that whereas Antonin Scalia had this ebullient personality where he expressed his views with fervor and verve, Merrick Garland keeps a very low profile. He keeps his cards close to his chest, and that's the way you have to be if you have ambitions to ever get to the high court in this country, unfortunately. And that, I think, is probably one of the reasons why he's the one who's actually been nominated. You know, a lot of people were expecting the president to nominate probably a minority woman, someone with strong liberal credentials who was outspoken on some of the issues that the president cares about, but instead he's chosen a white man who's got very moderate liberal positions as far as anybody can tell, and he's old. He's 63, which is older than any of the other nominees that were under consideration, and older than anyone who's been nominated for quite some time, I believe. I think what's going through the president's mind is a calculus sort of like this. He thinks Donald Trump has really spoiled the Republicans' chances in this upcoming election. There's a very good chance that Hillary Clinton will be the president, and there's even a fairly good chance that she might have a Democratic Senate behind her. Under those circumstances, I think the president thought to himself, maybe I can tempt the Senate into actually considering this nominee, because they'll wonder whether if Hillary Clinton's the next president, they might end up with somebody who's even worse.